B2B Cambodia, the portal for business use in Cambodia.
I'm B2B Cambodia's Darshana. Thanks for watching. Today, I'm joined by Chhay Lim, founder and CEO of Monflow, a platform that bridges traditional finance with blockchain finance in a way that's simple, secure, and sovereign. With a background in both software engineering and philosophy, Chhay brings a unique perspective to the future of money. Through Monflow, he's on a mission to make blockchain finance accessible to everyone without requiring them to understand the complexity behind it. Chhay, welcome to the studio. Thank you so much for being here today.
Yes, thank you very much for inviting me.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to learning more about Monflow. So could you please start by explaining what inspired you to start Monflow and how does it align with your personal journey?
When I decided to start Monflow, I was a teacher in blockchain at the local university in the Netherlands. It was the same time that my mom had cancer, and it did me reflect a lot about my personal life and the journey that I went through from being a Cambodian refugee to someone who grew up in the Netherlands. It was also a time of very high inflation. And what I found during my reflection is it's such a shame that people like my parents, who are not very financially literate, were losing a lot on inflation. I don't know if you still remember, but in the year 2021, 2022, inflation was very, very high. Even in the Netherlands, it was more than 10% a year. Next to that, there was a new technology coming up in the blockchain space, which we call decentralized finance. And using decentralized finance protocols, you are able to earn very good interest on your crypto assets. For example, your stable coins like USDC, USDT, and other types of crypto assets like Bitcoin, ETH. I thought it's such a shame that very few people understand how blockchain technologies work and therefore don't have access to those very good yield opportunities. And lastly, it was also very difficult to move your profits out to a regular bank account so that you can actually spend it. All of this made me realize that it's so important to build a technology that allows people to get into blockchain finance very easily. At the same time, it must be so simple that everyone can understand it, that even my parents would be able to use it. And thirdly, to give people new opportunities like better yields than what they can earn at a regular bank.
And as I understand it, Monflow is a form of Web3 banking.
Yeah.
So for our audience, can you explain what exactly is Web3 banking and how is it different from like traditional bank accounts?
With traditional banking, you make use of a centralized financial institution like a bank that, for example, takes custody over your assets. But what's really important there is that you need to have trust in the central institution, in this case, the bank. Using Web3 bank accounts or Web3 banking, you're trying to eliminate intermediaries like banks as much as possible. So we always say in the space that you should become your own bank. You should not trust intermediary to take care of your finances. Web3 allows for that, and Web3 is a technology that is built on top of blockchain. So imagine that every time when you have a deposit on the bank account, a stablecoin variant of the euro or the USD is minted on the blockchain. If you do that, then you can have full transparency that your assets is actually there in your wallet on the blockchain. You don't need to trust the bank that your assets are there. Right? So a Web3 bank account is a regular bank account. It looks like a regular bank account, but every deposit there automatically becomes a crypto euro, crypto USD, in other words, a stablecoin. And using blockchain technology, you have full transparency that your assets are really there.
When it comes to cryptocurrency, I think there are a lot of people are still very intimidated or like they don't understand it fully. So can you explain a little bit about how maybe Monflow is making Web3 more accessible to everyday users and also businesses?
So this is a shame in our industry, is that there's still a lot of money in centralized finance, or you can call it traditional finance. And I believe that the future is blockchain finance, right? But it's so difficult for people to move their money from traditional to blockchain finance. So I want to give them something they're familiar with. In this case, a bank account. You open an account at Monflow, you receive a bank account with a regular bank account number. You just deposit euros there and it automatically is converted into a crypto euro. You don't need to know anything about blockchain. You don't need to know anything about crypto, anything about wallets. It feels as if you hold this crypto euro in your own bank account. To move from traditional finance to blockchain finance, in other words, to on-ramp, is for free. We don't charge anything. So if you put 1,000 euros on that bank account, immediately turning it into crypto euro, there are no costs involved. It means that you have 1,000 crypto euro as well. But what is special about the Web3 bank account is it also allows you to send your crypto euro to regular bank accounts. So one of the biggest banks in the Netherlands is the ING Bank. Other ones are even AMRO Bank, Rabobank. I can just send the crypto euro back to those banks, and the beneficiary receives normal euros.
Right, of course. And so do you have any plans to bring this financial innovation here to Cambodia one day?
Yeah, one of the reasons that I'm here is because I want to talk to several financial institutions. Because I know that the Cambodian government is also preparing for a Stablecoin Act.
Right.
So I believe that for banks, it's so essential that they are going to prepare for this act. Because why would you not want to make use of a stablecoin if a stablecoin settles instantly against very low cost? Imagine that I can send my crypto USD from Monflow directly to a bank account in Cambodia without any cost involved. Right now, if I want to send USD from an ING bank to a traditional bank in Cambodia, it costs me like 60, sometimes even 70 USD just for just in transaction fees. I think that payments should be as simple, as cheap, and as fast as sending an email.
Right.
If you want to issue your own stablecoin, part of that fiat money that is used as collateral is also used to invest in AAA government bonds. So it also becomes a geopolitical tool for people to strengthen their own currency. And I believe that if the NBC in Cambodia is going to allow, let's say, a crypto real, it can be used to strengthen the government as well, because there's a lot of money coming in that they can use for investing in public services, in public infrastructure.